Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 761, smallest subset. So let's go through the description. Given an array of non-negative integers, our task is to find minimum number of elements such that their sum should be greater than the sum of rest of the elements of the array. At least one positive integer is in the array. So these are the examples they have given us. So let's take these examples over here. So this is the one that they have given us the example. So let's first understand what the problem is. So smallest subset means we have to find out a smallest subset from this set such that the elements in that set, like the total for the element should be greater than the remaining elements. For example, if we create a set with element 7 here and the other set will have elements, now we have say 3 1 and 1, right, in other element set. So as you can see, the this set total is 5. So now our set that we created has total 7, so which is greater than 5, right? 7 is greater than 5. So we can have minimum elements such that, like, minimum one element like this, right? So we have to return 1 here basically. So that is the smallest subset. So let's take this another example here with more elements. So now if we if we divide this set into such a way that this 20 and 30 we put it in one set and the remaining will go into other set, right? So as you can see, this is 50 is the total here, 20 plus 30 is 50, and here the total will be 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 8 is 22 plus 4 is 26, right? So 26, so 50 is greater than 26. So this is the way we can create a subset so that the sum of the subset will be greater than the sum of this other subset, right? So we have to identify number of elements here 2, right? So we have to just output 2 here. So that is the problem basically. So now how we will be solving this problem? So basically, as you might have seen, here we are trying to pick the greatest element, right? Greatest element here 7 is the greatest element, and here 20 and 30 are two greatest element. 30 is greatest and then 20, right? If we just put 30, then the other set will, the total will be 46, right? Then it will not work. So we have to add 20 and 30 so that the sum here 50 will be greater than this remaining 26, right? So we are adding, always like greedily adding the highest values, and we are trying to get the sum. Once the sum is exceeding this other sum, then we know that we have found the smallest subset. So for that, in Java we can use priority queue, right? PQ, priority queue is the um, min heap max heap implementation in Java that we can use in this case, where we can just put these numbers into priority queue in such a way that they will be, highest element will be on the top, right? So highest will be on the top. So let's take this second example. So let's say this is our priority queue. um, so this is, let's say, our priority queue here, let's say, and right. So top element, once we put all these elements in priority queue, the elements will look like this, right? 30 will be on top, then 20, because we are sorting it in reverse order, right? 12, then 8, 12 will be there, then 8 will be there after that, 12, 8, and then 4 and 2, right? 4 and 2. So as you can see, it is in a reverse order, right? So highest element will be on top of the priority queue. So what we will do is, when we are putting this into the queue, we will calculate the total of these elements, right? So total, as you can see, is 50 plus 26, which is 76, right? 76 is the total of the all the elements. So we have to make sure that, like, so for example, now what we will do is, after we are done with putting all the elements in priority queue, we will now take out the elements from priority queue one by one. So first we will take out 30, and we will keep a count of how much is the sum, right? So 30 is the sum once we take out 30, and the remaining sum in the remaining elements will be how much? 46, right? So we want to make sure our sum is now more than this other sum, right? So we have to take one more element now, right? In that case, then we take out 20 here. So now our sum is now here the sum is 50. So after that, here the remaining sum will be 26 for the other elements, right? So we know that we found a set where our sum is more than the remaining set, so we only have 30 and 20 in this set. So that is the smallest subset basically, right, of this whole subset, and only two elements, 30 and 20. So we will just return 2 basically, right? Only two elements. So that is the approach to solve this problem. So I'll just show you the implementation quickly. So as you can see, first we have created a priority queue here, and priority queue we just use collections dot reverse order, right? Because we want the highest element on the top, right? So we are just using reverse order for that. Then we created a variable sum, and then we are doing iterating through our array, right? And we are uh, like adding all the array numbers into queue, and then we are calculating sum at the same time, right? So after that, we have defined other two variables, r is equal to 0 and s is equal to 0, and we will keep polling the elements from the priority queue and adding it into our s right here, and keep incrementing r. We will do it, how long we will do? We will do it until s is less than sum minus s, right? As you can see, this one, s is less than this s, means this s basically, the remaining elements, this is less than this other sum basically that we are adding, right, in the priority queue. We are taking out from priority queue, right? So we will keep doing it until that point, and we will keep incrementing r. So at the end we will just return r basically, right? So you got it, right? This s is less than sum minus s. So basically we will take out from priority queue these elements one by one until our this sum becomes more than the remaining elements. That's what it is doing basically, the while loop. Okay, and at the end we will return how many count we have in r, right? That is the count we will need in the smallest subset. So I have taken the same example that I showed you here, this one, 4, 8, 2, 12, 20, 30, right? So that is the same example we were talking. So we will just run this and make sure it works. So as you can see, output is 2 now, so it is correct. So we'll just submit our solution. So our solution got accepted and it is 99%, right? So it is very fast and pretty good actually. This is the way you can solve the smallest subset problem. Uh, you know, many times, this is kind of for when we solve, when we try to solve a problem greedily or a greedy approach, right? Then many times priority queue is helpful, because priority queue is the min max heap implementation in Java. Wherever we want to keep either minimum elements on top or maximum element on top, then always priority queue will be very handy data structure in Java, right? So make sure you try a couple of examples with priority queue and make sure how it works. Also try to implement and write the code without using any editors, because in the many interview, like coding interviews, there is no editor or automated editors, right? So you should be able to write this code by hand without any editors basically. So check out my LeetCode playlist. It has over, I think, 100 solved examples and explained with Java code and examples in detail. So check it out, as well as check it out my Java playlist. It has a lot of interview questions discussed, which were asked previously in big tech companies, in phone screening and actual online coding interviews also. Also I discussed a lot of concepts on their, like perspective to interviews. Those are important, so please check it out. Also, if you like this video, please subscribe and like, because your subscription is really valuable. Because if you subscribe, then this video will reach to people who are preparing for Java J2EE coding tests, and they will also benefit from these videos. So please subscribe so it will reach to other people. Thanks for watching the video.